everyone, and welcome to Life Happened, the place where people send in their very personal life stories for us to share with you. My name is Emma, your host. Stories are important. They help us navigate our world and connect with others. You'll want to listen to this story until the end when I read several quotes regarding today's letter. Today's story is from Lola, and the name of the author has been changed to protect her privacy. Dear Emma, my name is Lola. I am married to a man with a very good financial situation, and he had all the qualifications I was looking for. We were living together happily because my husband gets everything he wants in a woman with me, and he was never shy to tell me. We could have lived happily ever after, but my inability to have a child made us have marital problems. My husband used to be very nice, caring, and understanding about how I feel. He made me feel like I had everything, despite my lack of children. He comforted and consoled me every time I felt depressed. He loved me, and he never showed any indication of cheating on me, so I didn't expect him to cheat either. 3 years after our marriage, my husband got another woman pregnant. I was sad, very sad, but he told me sweet words, sweet nothings, something I would come to cherish most about my husband. He told me it was just a mistake and I should let it go. So I did. After that moment, things never remained the same between my husband and me. The mother of his child started telling me of his love and care he gave to her. My husband gave her and her child a house and even bought her a car. As if all this was not enough, my husband then had a second child with her and pleaded with me as usual. And since it was no longer strange to me, I accepted it again because I knew he didn't solely belong to me. Not anymore. Although he was married, I knew he had a lady who bore his children. I was aware of that, and I didn't want to worry too much about it, but I did. After the birth of their second child, my husband barely came home. He told me he was promoted without a raise in salary, though. He worked every day and even had to stay back to work on weekends when he wasn't traveling. He didn't have time for me, and I was beginning to live alone in this big house. I chose to keep myself healthy, and I decided to go to the gym. At the gym, I met Evan, who became my instructor. Evan was a very smart man that I felt so comfortable talking to after our gym sessions. He became my consoler, and he motivated me to keep my marriage, although he is single. I invited Evan over to my house for my birthday since my husband traveled and wouldn't be back till the end of the month. Evan came over to my house. I was happy, and I think Evan was very happy also, as we played games and had meals. Although it was just the two of us, the atmosphere was lively until I tried to seduce Evan. He refused and left my house immediately. I called him after he left, but he didn't take my calls. I didn't stop going to the gym either, but I got a new instructor since Evan wouldn't like to be near me anymore. I did well with my new instructor, but we didn't have discussions after our gym sessions. One afternoon I got a call from Evan inviting me to come at his house. I never bothered to ask when his birthday was. I was happy again. At least I'd have the opportunity to apologize to Evan, and if he was interested, he could be my instructor once again. I could tell him about everything he had missed about my life for the past few weeks. I went to the supermarket and bought him some flowers. I couldn't think of a better gift to please and apologize to for an old friend. When I got to Evan's house, I noticed something different than what I had expected. I thought it would be a party with his friends, but I got there and everything was set for two, as we had at my birthday celebration. Evan is a very smart guy, and he didn't keep me wondering for too long. He was able to keep my fear away, and we started partying. It was all fun until Evan seduced me. I don't know how I fell into temptation, but we had intercourse. He apologized to me, and I went back home. My intention to get Evan backfired. We still meet at the gym, but now the story has changed. Evan is the bad guy, and I'm not any longer. I am back to being lonely again. I no longer have anyone to talk to. I miss Evan every day, but I don't know how to confront him to tell him everything is fine and we should move on to being friends again. 3 weeks ago, I attended a colleague's wedding. I felt so tired of standing up. A lady by my side asked me to sit down while others stood to pray because pregnancy isn't easy. I looked at the lady with surprise. Me? Pregnant? The next day, I met a midwife who confirmed that I was 1 month pregnant. My husband is happy to spend time on the other side, thinking I don't know he is spending time with the mother of his kids. He continues to tell tales about his busy life. Today, I did the ultrasound, revealing that I have 2 fetuses. Deep down, I know that I am carrying Evan's children. Should I deprive him of his children or tell him and sacrifice my marriage? I need your advice, please. So what do you think about Lola's story today? Just scroll down and leave your comment, question, or even the answer to Lola's dilemma. We will reply to your comments with our thoughts and opinions. Today's quotes relating to Lola's story are, "Cheating is easy. Try something more challenging, like being faithful." That's by an unknown author. And cheating on a girl is deeper than people realize. It destroys her outlook on love, her future relationships, and her peace within herself. That's also by an unknown author. And our last quote is, "No woman could love a cheater and not pay the price for it," by Rose Winters. Do you have a story to tell? Is there a topic you'd like to hear? Send us an email in the description box below. And please, watch other videos from Life Happened, wherein people share their sentiments. They're real-life personal stories, and they're great to listen to. We thank you for joining us here today, where life happened. See you next time, and have a wonderful day.